Hello, students. This is Dr. Arbogast. Welcome to EDU120 Educational Technology. I just wanted to do a quick video to show you how to get through the course, how to navigate the course, how to submit assignments, and where to find all the information that you'll need for our journey through educational technology. So the first thing you want to do is you can go to owens.edu, and what you'll find is a link to Blackboard. Blackboard is our learning management system that we use to house all of our courses. Right now, Owens is going through a transition from the classic version of Blackboard to the new version of Blackboard called Blackboard Ultra. So not all of your courses may look the same in Blackboard, but we're all working on getting them moved. However, you should have this particular menu option on the left, and you should have one that says courses. When you click on courses, and yours will look a little bit differently. Obviously, I'm faculty. I have a lot more courses in there. But on your courses page, you should see something that looks like this. It will be open by the time you read this and get through this. Right now, the course isn't open yet because it's prior to the semester. But if you click on it, it will open up. And you should see something that looks very similar to this. Again, I'm looking at it in student preview mode. So it should look the same, but it might be just a little bit different, again, because I'm an instructor. But what you will see is the Start Here section, and that's the one I really want to point out to you. The Start Here section, when you click on it anywhere in here, will open up and you will see a lot of good information. There'll be a welcome from me, so please take a look at that because I go in a little more in depth as to what we're going to do in the class. And I'll put this video here in navigating the course modules. You'll also have a section, if you click on it, anything that looks like a folder is something that you can click on, and there'll be more items in the folder. You will find the syllabus, and you can click on that. You can download it, or you can click on it and see it on the screen. If I go back, I can go back to where I was, or I can click the X, and that'll also take me back here. So that's how you get around Blackboard Ultra. Separately, I have an assignment calendar, so you can just use this calendar and mark off as you submit your assignments. So again, you can print this, you can just look at it from here, you can download, I can make it bigger. All of that is right there, and it tells you step by step what assignments you have. For instance, week 1, there's these introductory activities. There's a discussion board to introduce yourself, technology self-assessment, some extra credit points already. If you go through the syllabus and then take this quiz, you can earn up to 30 extra credit points. Always a good way to start out. We're going to have a blog that you're going to create and post to, and you're going to set up a portfolio in Google Sites. So a lot going on this week. You want to make sure that you get started right away. And then the book that you have is really going to be used more as a supplement to the class. I've created modules that I take bits and pieces from the book. So hopefully you just bought the loose leaf version of the book. That's all you'll really need for this. We will not use the online access codes. But these are the chapters that I'm referencing each week. And then I also give you the assignment due dates. By Wednesday of each week, and this is just a suggestion, I don't grade on this particular part, but by the Wednesday of each week, it's good to have reviewed the module, and we'll go through that. Anytime we have a discussion board, you'll have to have your original post, and that is graded. You want the original post to the discussion board by Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. And then any other items that are due will also be in this area. But generally, most everything else, again, there are some exceptions, but most everything else will be due on Sunday. And I give you the date, and it's always by right before midnight. You'll also see things like the netiquette rules, general videos and information about Blackboard Ultra, some technical resources if you need them. What happens if you can't log in? What happens if something goes wrong? There's also an orientation to Blackboard, a little bit more in depth on Blackboard than what I'm doing here. So that's a good resource as well. Information about your computer. Are you ready to do Blackboard as far as the assignments and all the things that go along with Blackboard? And then you are, as a student, able to get Office 360, Word, PowerPoint, all that through Owens for free. In our class, we're going to be using the Google products, which is what a majority of the classrooms are still using at this point out in K through 12, for example. So that's the one we're going to be using. And then you can set up notifications from Blackboard. It'll remind you of due dates. It'll remind you of upcoming items or events as you keep them in Blackboard. So that's good. And there's a little bit of advice, which I think is just a good piece of information. Just tells you maybe how to get through a semester. And I tried to do that also in this course calendar to just keep you up to date. Summer is a different type of course because it has to have the same amount of rigor or content as a full 15 to 16 week course, but we're condensing it. So that's why people take summer courses, is to get through it quicker. However, it's not easier, it's just less time. There are specific resources for help, information on how to get prepared for a web course. Student help and resources as well is very good to go through. How you can call the help desk, different software, and then all the different academic resources, tutoring, counseling, disability services, the library, testing services, and then any kind of personal help services that you might need will also be in here. So please, please, please make sure you take a peek at those items and you know what's available. Owens does an amazing job at helping students, and that is sincere.